Happy holidays, everyone. It's Sahara. Tarot Tekka Studio was gracious enough to send me a complimentary deck of the Dark Mansion Tarot for today's pick a card reading. Let me tell you, this deck took my breath away. But I'm going to let its beauty speak for itself while I do today's pick a card topic. What wish will come true for you in 2019? Alright, so take the time to choose the card that really resonates with you, and without further ado, let's dive right in. Alright, so if you chose number 1, let's see what wish will be fulfilled for you in 2019. First, we're going to look at what negative energies will be leaving your life in 2019. Wow, we have 2 reversals. So the 10 of Cups and the Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so let's look at the Page of Wands. So what I'm sensing for you guys is currently there's a lack of joie de vivre. And if you don't know what joie de vivre means, it's a French phrase that I like to use to sound fancy, which basically means that youthful energy that makes you feel super excited, that youthful energy that makes you feel enthusiastic about life. You're kind of missing that. You're kind of just like, you know, when this card is upright, you're kind of just like, yay, life is fun, life is good, let me go out and have fun, let me explore the world. But, you know, since it's reversed, that energy is missing from you guys right now. And maybe you feel like, you know, the life and vitality is being sucked out of you right now. Maybe you feel a little bit blah. But the good thing is that this will start to come back for you. It'll become upright for you. So you're going to start feeling that gung-ho attitude that you need. And some of you guys are missing that can-do attitude, you know? Just feeling like you can do anything that you can set your mind to, because the Page of Wands, when upright, is a kid that's very childlike, you know, has a lot of childlike wonder, and they truly believe that the world is their oyster. And, you know, with it being reversed, you know, sometimes you may feel a little bit depleted, and you may feel like you don't have that passion and desire in your life. But the amazing thing is that all that effervescence and that youthful spirit is coming back for you in 2019. Okay, then we have the 10 of Cups. Let me put it upright so you can see the beauty of this card. It's all its glory. But remember, it is reversed, but it's a good thing because it's an energy that's leaving your life. So a lot of you are kind of missing that happily ever after energy. You guys know what I mean? Like, you know, you were just missing that in like 2018. Like maybe things didn't pan out the way you wanted it to because, I don't know, you had these expectations and they didn't go your way and you're feeling a little bit disillusioned. That's what I'm hearing. And, you know, this could mean different things for each viewer. You know, maybe some of you may have thought a love relationship was going to go well, but it ended up disappointing you. Some of you may have high expectations for some aspect of your life, but things kind of fell short at the end of 2018. And the 10 of Cups could also be about family and a happy community. But when it's reversed, which it was, it could point to some issues where you're not feeling fulfilled in your family life, like not getting along with your family, being distant from family, or, you know, not having that loving family that you were hoping to have in 2018. Okay, or not having that loving relationship that you were hoping to find. So whatever the 10 of Cups reverse means for you, you'll be happy to know that that negative energy is leaving in 2019 and will no longer be an issue for you guys. Okay, now let's see what kind of wish will come true for you in 2019. Ooh, these are some good cards. Okay, so let's start with the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is all about people coming together as a group or some sort of common task. Like, so this could mean several things. So if you're looking for a new job that will bring you steady employment, that's going to happen for you in 2019. You know, if you're hoping that your job and your coworkers could get their shit together in 2019, that's going to happen for you as well. I'm also seeing you definitely working with someone on a project of some sort that will bring you something substantial like money or experience. I'm seeing some of you getting internships and apprenticeships in 2019 because I do see for some of you, you know, other people kind of watching over you but being pleased with your skills and your work. So, you know, don't be nervous about your performance in 2019 if you guys are, you know, vying for a job or vying for apprenticeship or internship, whatever, you'll do just fine. I'm seeing a lot of assignments and work being assigned. You guys doing well on that if you're like in school. And for a fraction of you, I'm seeing a lot of home improvement projects as well, like renovations and stuff. But it's going to go very well, you know? Like for most of you, I'm seeing a lot of success with employment, work, and coworkers actually getting along. All right. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So one wish of yours that'll be fulfilled. So I'm seeing like better financial management for you guys, better budgeting. So some of you might even take up couponing. Some of you are going to be a lot more aware of what you're spending. I'm seeing some of you paying attention to the quality of products that you're buying and questioning whether it's worth the splurge. I'm seeing a lot of you guys being more frugal with your money, but in a good way. And I'm seeing that some of you are taking a lot more of an organic green lifestyle. So I'm seeing better eating habits, eating more veggies, more fruits, better food, better diet. I'm seeing a lot of natural beauty coming through for a lot of you, you know, healthier, longer hair. You're going to be a lot more attractive without all the extras like makeup or fancy clothes or filters. I'm just seeing you guys just being a lot more comfortable in your skin without all the my ring fell off, without all the unnecessary unnatural additives. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I'm picking up a message that for some of you, not all of you, some of you are thinking of starting a business that's like rooted in the organic, natural, green lifestyle realm. And if you're thinking of doing that, go for it because it's going to be successful for you. Overall, I'm picking like a happier home life for everyone who chose number one as well. Just being cozy, being warm, being comfortable, good finances, comfort, and yeah, those are some wishes that will be fulfilled for you in 2019. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, butterfly, a change for the better. So a lot of you guys will experience a metamorphosis with this butterfly that I'm seeing here. It's like all throughout 2018, you guys were kind of cocooning and kind of experiencing a hibernation in which you guys were bettering yourselves. And in 2019, you guys are going to break out of that cocoon and you guys are going to flourish. Like I said before with the Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be more naturally attractive. You're going to have better eating habits. You're going to find new jobs with the Three of Pentacles or have better relationships with your current place of employment. So things are really going to change and thrive for the better for a lot of you. Healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you in this situation. So 2019 is a spiritual year for healing for a lot of you. If 2018 was painful for you and that maybe you had a heartbreak or experienced rejection or you were sick, whatever it was, you're going to experience a sense of healing in 2019. Your heart will be patched together. You're going to experience better health. And you're just going to be at a better place emotionally and spiritually. And I'm getting a message for some of you that, like, if you're not feeling well, go to holistic route. Google natural ways to deal with your health issues or even visit a naturopathic doctor because I'm hearing a message for some of you guys to seek alternative medicine. All right, let's see what kind of advice we have for you for 2019 because I mean, what kind of person would I be to not send you off into the new year without some advice? All right. Okay, so let me start with the less crass message: surrender to your soul's path. So a lot of you guys might be struggling to find your life purpose. You know, maybe some of you guys, you're just on a journey to find out what it is. And for others of you, you guys are kind of like pushing against your life's passion. So, you know, your heart lies one way, but you're doing something else. You know, you're following another path. For 2019, the universe wants you to kind of let go of your inhibitions and follow your soul's path. Don't let anyone tell you what you should and shouldn't do. You know, now that Page of Wands is making a lot of sense because you guys just weren't feeling passionate about your current life path. And this card is telling you that it's time to surrender to your true calling in 2019. And okay, final advice is from the Rebel deck. You need some yoga in your life. Ancient is cool. Okay, so I feel like this card is really aligning with what I've been saying. Some of you guys really need to consider taking up more exercise. If not exercise, take up meditation, even consider yoga, of course. This card could be telling you guys to research the traditional ancient way of doing things. You know, instead of popping pills for a headache, maybe find out what foods you can eat to alleviate the pain. You know, travel to see some ancient like your ancestors' homeland or some sort of ancient civilization like Chichen Itza. I don't know. I'm just channeling all the messages I'm hearing in my head and just spewing it out, really. All right, so like I said, guys, the Dark Mansion Tarot is amazing. This is a deck that will help you to have an upper hand in life. So you'll have the clear messages of what's coming into your future, your love life, your finances, so you can act accordingly and live your best life. Okay, so check out the description box below for the Dark Mansion Tarot and any of these other cards as well. All right, so let's move on to number 2 and let's see what wishes will be fulfilled for you in 2019. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with what negative energies will be leaving your life in 2019. Interesting. So we have the Nine of Swords. Let's start with that. So the Nine of Swords is telling me, thank God, one energy that's leaving is that your tendency to overthink and overanalyze. I'm seeing a lot of worry, but you have to understand that a lot of stuff that you're worrying about is a lot worse in your head than it is in reality. Trust me. Whatever it is that is on your mind, you're kind of replaying it in your head like a broken record. And it could be something that's from your past that's tormenting you, or it could just be worries about the future that's really getting to you. So thankfully, worrying and overthinking won't be a problem for you in 2019. That energy is leaving. And I'm seeing that for some of you, I'm picking up a message of insomnia and having trouble sleeping, but that won't be a problem in 2019 either. You guys are going to get some great sleep in 2019. Okay, so then we have the Lover's Reverse, so another energy that's leaving. So I feel like some of you feel like you don't have your partner in crime. So a lot of you feel like you haven't found the right person for you yet. You know, whether you're in a relationship or you're single right now, you feel like you haven't found your quote unquote person yet. And you're wondering whether or not you'll find true love in 2019. Thankfully, this is an energy that's leaving in 2019. You are going to find some sort of companionship in 2019 that will make you feel like you have someone to spend the rest of the year with and hopefully to spend the rest of your life with. Okay, now let's look at what kind of wishes are coming your way or will come true in 2019. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords and a Ten of Pentacles. Let's start with the Ten of Pentacles. So, I'm getting a lot of messages. So the first thing I'm hearing is that wealth building. So a lot of you are going to solidify wealth in your life in 2019. That is most likely through business. It could be through an inheritance, or it could be some sort of family financial gift. And I'm seeing that for some of you, the Ten of Pentacles shows a lot of emphasis on a solid family unit with a legacy. So this could mean that for some of you, getting married and starting a family, this could mean, having a family that you marry into that has a lot of financial stability. It could mean having a partner who seeks to have a long term commitment with you and wants to create a legacy with you. It could mean having better relationships with your family members if you have been feuding with them or you've been very distant with them in the past. Whatever it is, for all of you, I am seeing a solid family unit coming together for you. I'm seeing a legacy being built. I'm seeing wealth building and financial abundance. It just feels like a lot of you will be set for life beginning in 2019 and really restoring yourself materially and financially. And for a fraction of you, I'm getting a message of being more acquainted with your heritage. Maybe like through DNA tests and stuff like that. That's like super popular right now. And just really finding out who you truly are and where you come from. And then we have the Six of Swords, which is an amazing wish. So things will get better for you. That's what the message of the Six of Swords is. It's all about progress and advancement and things getting better. But it's not going to happen very quickly. It's going to advance very slowly but surely. But you are going to be moving away from your current problems and issues. So just imagine that you're on this little boat and the choppy waters behind you are your problems and you're just sailing away. You're not out of the ocean yet, but you're moving closer and closer to being in a better place. And that's what this card is trying to tell you. You are going to be a lot further from your problems in 2019 than you were in 2018. All right, let's see what else we've got here. We've got the Staff card. So you will be taken care of in difficult times. So even when times get a little rough in 2019, this card is reassuring you that someone's going to have your back. Whether you believe in the universe, God, angels, spirit guides, some higher power is going to have your back and take care of you throughout all your trials and tribulations in 2019. And that should be very reassuring for you guys to hear. All right, what else we've got? Practice, practice, practice. So with daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents. Okay, so the message that I'm getting here is that if you guys can just tune up the skills that you already have, you will find success in 2019, especially with your career and finances. So don't neglect your ability to learn and become more knowledgeable and become more competitive in your fields, because if you can sharpen those skills that you already have, like this card says, practice times 3, then 2019 will bring you some amazing rewards. But you guys actually have to listen to me. Like, don't be like, yeah, it's a hara, and then forget what I said like an hour later. Seriously, like, put in effort into sharpening your skills. And then let's take a look at what advice the cards have for you for 2019. All right, so let's start with surrender defensiveness. Not everyone is out to get you. Not everyone has bad intentions. So if someone is offering you some constructive criticism, for example, take it in. They're not trying to tear you down. They're actually trying to help you. So this card is just asking you to just be more open and also be more vulnerable as well. And then we have this sassy rebel deck saying, it's dark and if you can't see a thing, get your head out of your pronto. Okay, so what this card is saying is that for 2019, don't let people pull the wool over your eyes. Ask those hard-hitting questions. Spy if you have to. Do your research. Be a fly on the wall and do what you need to do to get answers, because there are going to be some things done behind your back or people trying to throw a fast one, a curveball on you. And you just need to be able to open your eyes, use your discernment, and not take the bluff. Okay? So, oh my god, my ring keeps flying off. Alright, so yeah, guys, the Dark Mansion Tarot is gorgeous. So, yeah, this is the deck that'll help you have an upper hand in life. So, if you're looking for clear messages of what's coming in your life in the future, your love life, your finances, this is exactly the deck that you need to kind of help you live your best life and kind of prepare for what's coming and see what's coming. Okay, so check out the description box below for the Dark Mansion Tarot and all the other decks that you see here as well. All right, so if you chose number 3, let's see what kind of wish-fulfilling event will come for you in 2019. And first, we are going to look at what negative energies will be leaving you in 2018 and won't find you in 2019, thankfully. All right, so we have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. So for me, the Page of Swords is like the bad news card. So if you've been dealing with like getting information that you didn't want to hear in 2018, like from people, rejection letters, or just getting rumors or hearing gossip or just hearing hurtful crap from people that you just didn't want to hear, you won't get that energy in 2019. Page of Swords is also someone who's very sarcastic, tongue-in-cheek, and sometimes a little bit of a smart, or someone who is very tactless and doesn't even realize it. So if you've been dealing with an asshole who's been very crass in how they speak to you, then thankfully that is an energy that will disappear in 2019. The Page of Swords is also a nosy spy who refuses to get out of your business, or someone who just never seems to believe anything you say, or is very annoyingly skeptical and always asking why. So whether this is someone else in your life or even yourself, this is an energy that's leaving in 2019. Thank God. Okay. Also, I'm picking up some trust issues from some of you. Not really being able to let others in easily because you question whether that person has your best intentions. And thankfully, it seems like that energy will begin to dissipate in 2019. Now let's look at the Five of Pentacles. Thank goodness this is an energy that's leaving, because no one wants a Five of Pentacles in their life. Trust me. The Five of Pentacles is all about insecurity. This could be financial security, feeling as if you don't make enough money, or you may be unemployed, or this could be emotional insecurity, like feeling like you're being ignored, unacknowledged, undesired, unwanted, all that bad, all those bad feelings. And, feeling like you're not getting enough attention, you're not getting enough praise, you're being, marginalized and, abandoned. Oh, it's not a good feeling. So thankfully, whatever you're experiencing here with this Five of Pentacles card, this is an energy that's leaving your life in 2019. And thank God, because the Five of Pentacles is never fun. Okay, so let's see what kind of wishes will be fulfilled for you in 2019. Okay, so let's start with the Page of Cups. So if you guys are looking for some new love interest, this is definitely going to happen for you in 2019. And it's going to be one of those crushes that make you blush. It kind of makes you feel a little bit shy, like, oh, it kind of makes you swoon. And this is someone who is going to approach you in a very gingerly manner. This isn't someone who's going to be very assertive and outright express their love for you. They're going to do it in a very timid, sensitive, sweet way, and you're going to think that it's absolutely adorable. So yeah, watch out for a crush who's going to come your way in 2019. Now, for a fraction of you guys, I'm just going to come out and say it. I do see a pregnancy. So if you've been hoping for a new bundle of joy in 2019, that could be happening for you this year. Now, with the Judgment card. Oh, by the way, and if you are in a relationship, I am seeing like a resurgence of love, a resurgence of like feeling like you've just met, that feeling where you just met your lover and it's just like all butterflies in your stomach and, feeling nervous again. If you're in a relationship, I'm seeing a resurgence of those feelings. Okay. Anyway, back to Judgment. So another wish that I'm seeing fulfilled. Now for 2019, I'm seeing a rebirth for every single one of you guys. That's what this card is about. It's about rebirth. So, this could mean a comeback, something that rises from the ashes. So let me give you an example. It's kind of like a famous singer who like makes a huge embarrassing mistake it goes viral, it's all over the internet, and this famous singer is like, oh my God, my career's over, I never want to be in front of a mic again. And then, like, a year later, this famous singer is like, no, that was the past. I'm going to make a comeback and I'm going to prove everyone that I am talented. So it's kind of like, I don't know, that feeling of just like proving to everyone, like you thought, just proving to everyone that you just had a bad year and then you're just going to come back and you're going to blow everyone out of the water. It's like your redemption period. Um, So this is what's going to happen for a lot of you. You're going to have that comeback. So it's like you guys were harping on your past mistakes and past rejections, which kind of held you back in 2018. But in 2019, a lot of you guys are going to be saying, it, and you're going to jump back into the saddle. And not only that, you'll be successful at it too. Okay. I'm also seeing a lot of you guys getting rid of toxic relationships and situations in 2019, bad friends, bad significant others, bad jobs. You guys could be any one of those, and you guys will experience like a purge of everything that is bad for you. So I'm seeing you guys like forgiving a lot of people, but not forgetting. So anybody who has wronged you in 2018, and you'll actually like free yourself of them in your hearts. You know, you're not going to be holding on to those grudges. And best of all, I'm seeing that some of you will find your calling and your life purpose. It's going to be like you guys have that epiphany in 2019 that makes you snap your fingers. You have that light bulb moment and you say, oh my God, I finally know what I'm meant to do with my life. This is my soul's purpose. So a lot of you guys, like I said, are going to have that rebirth feeling as if you're flourishing into a whole new person with a whole new life, this judgment card. But it's just a question of how that will transpire for you in 2019. Okay? Now let's see what else we've got here. Firecracker, excitement. So I'm seeing a lot of excitement for you in 2019. So you've been feeling like, man, you know, I wish I could have had more fun in 2018. I wish I could have more excitement in 2019. Well, if you're looking for something to really invigorate you, make you feel alive, that's going to happen for you for sure in 2019. But be careful what you wish for because excitement can also manifest as some drama for some of you. But for the rest of you, this excitement can be a reinvigorated love, a reinvigorated social life, or even a reinvigorated sex life. Okay? Let's see what we've got here. Autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. This tells me, like, in the months of September, October, and November in 2019, something big is going to happen in terms of wish fulfillment, okay? It could be that rebirth that I was talking about. It could be that feeling of knowing that you know what your vocation is. It could be that crush that I told you that was coming in. It could be that pregnancy for some of you. Or it could be something that's completely something I didn't mention that's on your mind that you're hoping could come into fruition. And when it does happen, it will happen during the autumn season of 2019. And if it does happen, come back and let me know because I'm curious. Okay? All right, so let's look at the surrender card and let's see what advice that we have, you know, from the Rebel deck and the surrender card. So, in terms of advice, the this card is saying surrender to wonder and awe. So in 2019, these cards are asking you to express more gratitude of where you are currently in life. So even if you haven't achieved everything you've ever wanted to achieve, just be more amazed of everything you do have. Be more in awe of everything you have accomplished. Just really take the time to bask in everything that you have, the roof that's over your head, the food that you have available to you every day, your loved ones. Because the moment you start to say, I want more, 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 I'm not happy with what I have, the universe is going to work against you until you learn to become more grateful with your current circumstances. And then we have the rebel deck. Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. So the final advice that we get from this sassy card is, you know, whatever is on the back of your mind, as we speak, don't do it. See, it says now is not the time. So whatever's on the back of your mind and you're just like, should I not? The answer is no, okay? Don't do it in 2019. That's your answer. Better that you do not do it. All right, so guys, the Dark Mansion Tarot is amazing, I know. And this is a deck that will help you to have an upper hand in life, as with most tarot decks, but this one especially, because you're going to get those clear messages of what's coming into your life, your love life, your future, your finances, so you can act accordingly and live your best life. So check out the description box below for the Dark Mansion Tarot and other decks as well. All right, so if you chose number 4, let's see what kind of wishes will be fulfilled for you in 2019. First, we're going to look at what negative energies are leaving your life in 2018 and will not be coming back in 2019. Thank God. Okay. All right. So let's start with the Knight of Wands. Okay. By the way, this is the Dark Mansion Tarot deck. Okay. So a lot of you guys are feeling like you haven't found your niche in life yet. So maybe you're just trying to figure out what works for you and what doesn't, but you haven't found a place to really call home. You know what I mean? Like you don't really feel settled yet. Like you kind of feel like you're all over the place, just trying to plant some roots. And because you haven't really found a place that makes you feel like, okay, this is it, you're kind of bouncing around. So this could mean that some of you guys don't really feel like you found your footing with your career. Or maybe you feel like, for some of you, you feel like you get easily distracted a lot and you can't focus on what's most important in your life and it's difficult for you to prioritize. Or for some of you, you feel like you're constantly on the go and you don't really have a solid, stable footing in life. You just, I don't know, something just really feels fidgety and jittery in this card and very unsettled. And for a fraction of you, you're kind of dealing with someone who can't plant their feet to the ground when it comes to your love life, and they're kind of all over the place. Or it could be you who could be all over the place. Well, I'm happy to say that this energy will not appear in 2019 and it will be left behind. Now we have the Four of Wands reversed, which is funny because it kind of aligns very well with what the Knight of Wands was saying. And, because when we have the Knight of Wands upright, we have a beautiful home. We have security. We have a safety net. We have a foundation and we have a commitment. But when it's reversed, we don't really have a place to call home, or we feel like our home life is a little bit out of whack. We don't have commitment and we don't feel secure and we don't feel like we have a sturdy foundation. And I don't know, we just don't feel like we have a solid footing in our world. And it's just a very uncomfortable feeling. But on the plus side, this is not something you have to deal with anymore. So, for example, if it's a new house that you're looking for, you're going to get that in 2019. If it's a comfortable home environment that you're looking for, you're going to regain that in 2019. If you're trying to find your niche and find your place in life, you're going to get that in 2019. If you're hoping for some sort of commitment or foundation, something that's very solid, you're going to get that in 2019 as well. Okay? So let's see what kind of wishes will be coming true for you in 2019. Ooh, we have the Hierophant. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So let's start with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is all about doing things in a traditional sense and doing things that make society happy. Like having a monogamous relationship, getting engaged, getting married are all examples of doing things that make society give you a pat on the back. So if you're hoping and wishing for any of that in 2019, there's a possibility that this will happen for you. And the Hierophant is also an institution with groups of people that require some sort of membership. So, for example, a school, a club, a church, a sorority, a fraternity. So, if any of you guys are kind of like yearning to find a place where you fit in, where there are members, and really find other people that you can connect with, you will find exactly that if that's what you're seeking. Um, some of you guys, I feel like you're kind of seeking like a teaching career. I'm seeing success with that. And for some of you guys, I'm seeing that you're hoping to apply to some prestigious institutions or just an institution in general. I'm seeing success with that as well. Now I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles, which is another wish that will come through for a lot of you. So here's the thing about the Seven of Pentacles. It's all about feeling like, gosh, like I'm putting in all this work and effort into this. Is it really worth it? Okay. So if you're wondering about whether a project or a job or a relationship is worth it, the answer is yes. It is worth it. It's just that the results are going to be slower than you originally thought, and the fruits of your labor are going to take a little bit of a while to turn up, but they will turn up. So in 2019, you're going to tell yourself, oh my God, all the effort and work that I put into this was all worth it because the rewards are finally trying to trickle in. Because the rewards are starting to finally trickle in. So for you guys, 2019 will be the year of the return of your investments coming in. So whatever you invested in the past and you kept questioning, oh my God, is this worth it? Am I even wasting my time? 2009 will be the year that will remind you, yes, it was all worth it. Okay? Because you will reap the rewards of your hard work in 2019. So congrats for you guys. Let's see what else we got here. Bag. We have bag. Something important such as a new job or a raise. So I'm sure you guys have heard of the term secure the bag. And that's what's going to happen for a lot of you guys. It's, all about regaining your footing in life. I'm seeing a new job and a promotion for some of you or some other endeavor that's really going to give you a step up in regards to your career, especially, and for some of you, your love life. Okay? Let's see what we've got here. Affirmations. Okay, so to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. So if you've been using affirmations, subliminals, or any other type of law of attraction type tactics, whatever, they will bring your wishes to life in 2019. And if you aren't using affirmations, this card is urging you to do so, because positively affirming what you want and need will bring you everything that you desire in 2019. Okay. Surrender. So these are the final advice cards. It says surrender to your full power. Guys, okay, so I love this card because it's telling me that you guys are playing it too small. So you guys have talents, right? And you're not really expressing them to their full potential. So for example, if you're an amazing actor, stop just like keeping it to yourself. Like, go out there and audition. Get yourself on TV. If you're an artist, start creating those masterpieces and wow the masses. If you're an amazing leader, show that off and get yourself promoted or start your own business. You know what I mean? Show off and express your talents to the fullest and stop dimming your own shine. Really, like, put your talents out there and let people know this is what you have to offer, because it seems like you're playing it too small. Okay? And then we have the Sassy Rebel deck with the final advice for 2019. It's not everyone's fault. It's yours. You are a grown adult. Stop blaming others for your Okay, so yeah, the Rebel deck has always been a straight shooter. So basically, your advice for 2019 is to take responsibility for yourself. And this could actually lead to success because it forces you to look introspectively and ask, okay, what can I do differently to get the results I want instead of blaming others and saying, oh, I failed because of X, Y, and Z and that person in this situation and this problem. It's forcing yourself to look at what you can do differently and how you contribute to your own problems. Okay. All right. So that is that. And of course, the Dark Mansion Tarot is gorgeous. Um, this is a deck that will help you to have an upper hand in life, right? So you're going to get those clear messages of what's coming in your future, your love life, your finances, and that will help you to kind of have a step up on, you know, how to act accordingly, according to the messages that you get, and how to live your best life, okay? Check out the description box below for the Dark Mansion Tarot and other decks as well.